Hello everybody, I hope you're doing good today. This video may contain copyrighted images being used underneath the Fair Use Act for educational purposes. Let's get started right away with Flat Earth Gatekeepers Part 2. Alright, let's get started here. First I want to share with you something one of my subs showed me. You all know about Mark and his fake glasses makes flat earthers look like buffoons, but I found out thanks to him that's not the only reason Mark wears the fake glasses, because fake glasses comes to 33 in Pythagorean. He just loves hiding these 33s all over the place, and I'll prove this to you. If you go look at D Marble, he did a recent video about him asking Mark Sargent not to wear any symbols or 33s or stuff like that to the Flat Earth meetup. And Mark replied to him, okay, I got the perfect thing. My Eclipse shirt. Eclipse is 33. Yeah, man, you can't make this shit up, and they're doing this on purpose. And it's not to trigger people. It ain't triggering nobody. For those that are awake, it's showing you who they are. Now, it doesn't matter if I put solar before or after. It comes to the same thing, but watch what happens when I type solar. And put it in Chaldean. 44. 44 is a kill number. You know, if you go on to that video I did the other day of the Economist magazine cover or whatever it was, album cover, you'll see the Cropto Duster on there. Cropto Dust comes to 44. It's not by accident they have that little Cropto Duster on that image and that word there. This is all carefully planned. So, anyways, let's get started. I forgot to write a note here what this subject was about, what this segment was about, but let's listen.
Well, be expecting a Flat Earth Reset video in 3, 2, 1 on his channel.
Yeah.
What will this one be about? Bitcoin Car, Robbie Davidson, Mark Sargent's a shill, IPS, of course, whatever, me, whatever, Stephen. Oh my God, I can write the script.
It's like a tabloid. We have our own tabloid press for the Flat Earth, and that's who they are. The scandal hunters, the shill spotters, it's all tabloid.
It's a subculture of a subculture. That's all it is.
And they're doing what Andrea Sensi did to me a year or so ago, which is doing a organized campaign to thumbs down all my videos. So they're getting about 400 thumbs down the minute I put something out that's a Flat Earth video. So that shows me that's their power. It's not 400 people because we know it's like sock accounts as well as people. So maybe 250 full-on haters. So.
Yeah. I did no organized event to thumb down your videos. I made a video the other day about you interviewing Arwen. I asked my subs to thumb that down, but I didn't tell them, hey, let's start thumbing down every video Patricia makes. That's people on their own doing this, Patricia. You know, and then you got to bring this up, and then the very next day you do a video, and what do you get? You get 250 likes within the first 2 hours. But there's a big problem with that, like Daniel pointed out. You got a whole, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the same person there, 7, 8, 9 different people commenting, leaving positive comments on your video. 9 different people. For the user that don't know, Patricia has to put her settings on her comments to approval. Nothing gets posted until she approves it, because she's got all these people that dislike her and they're voicing their opinion, and she's trying to silence them all. So this is all she could post is 9 different people with positive comments, but yet she's got 262 thumbs up. It's not something wrong with that. Big time. Sounds like maybe Martin and Nathan did a little campaign with their sock accounts to give Patricia thumbs up. If you want to talk about organized thumbs up, that was obviously organized, Patricia. So let's keep on going here, because it even gets more bizarre. They seem to think drinking bleach or peroxide or whatever is very strange indeed, but obviously drinking urine isn't. Let's listen.
People are drinking bleach. Have you heard this? First thing I heard. This is just insane. I can't believe I hadn't. I mean, I'd heard the term MMS before. I just paid it no attention, and then I just couldn't quite believe it when I actually looked into it for 25 seconds, and I was like, "Holy shit! People are drinking bleach, literally."
Is MMS bleach though? A miracle.
As far as I can ascertain, it's hydrogen peroxide.
Peroxide.
Yeah. I don't really know much about it. MMS, Miracle Mineral Solution, is the name of it. I don't.
What with it there?
Supposed to be good, but I've not done it. No.
No, I'm not going to do it either.
Well, I don't know. From what Captain Bullshit put up on his channel, he basically mirrored a piece of audio footage from Vinny saying that he basically poisoned himself.
He actually heard that from Antonio. Antonio was, and his group of people were talking about the MMS. And I'm not saying it's Antonio's fault. He's trying to kill. It's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that they did talk about that a lot. But I've talked about urine therapy with Dave Murphy 25. And the reaction initially to that is, oh my God, that's disgusting. And then you're a Satanist. But then a lot of people have had good results with drinking that. So.
Oh, geez, Patricia, can you provide us names so we can ask these people how drinking their piss provided positive results for them? You're full of nonsense, Patricia. You see how absurd these people are? Oh, don't drink bleach or peroxide, but hey, drink the ammonia in your piss. Total absurdity. So let's keep on going. You know, if you don't go to a flat earth meetup or something like that, or a convention, you're just a detractor. And this little clown here is going to point that out in another clip. But he's talking about us detractors here.
But the people that are just vicious and cruel, we don't need that at all. And that's where we need to just be like, you know, we need to ignore it. It's not the real life. People don't operate like that when you meet them in person. So therefore,
let me tell you something. If I met you, Patricia, or Mark in person, I would walk right up to you and say, you're a piece of shit. I got no problem doing that in public. So I don't know where these guys get off thinking that. In fact, Patricia's obviously been told off in public a few times, as we'll find out later.
Or understand that it's not really reality. I'm not saying that what we're doing right now is not reality, but in fact,
it's
true. What we're seeing on YouTube is not realistic of what real life is. It's not. People don't operate like that. So we need to look at it like it's Fantasyland. When we tune in and we look on YouTube, this is Fantasyland. Most of these people will never even be brave enough to even come to a conference and say, I was that guy. They can threat all they want, but again, the reality is they won't. So it's not real life. We need to let that bounce off us. And I mean, it's different if all of a sudden you've got 50 people in person coming up to you saying that, but the reality is you're not. I mean, Patricia, I'll guarantee you'll be among 550 people, and not one person viciously is going to come against you. There might be someone on the street that's not at the conference that yell, but again, they'll probably get beat up almost. I worry for anyone that tries to attack someone at the conference. There's always safety in numbers, and with the community this large, as long as we don't take the same tactics, and that's what I'm saying is important, that we don't, go to their level. But really, the reality is that this is not happening in real life. Right. People don't operate like this, and we need to really think about that. And when I look at comments, even on my channel, I'm like, we'll just see. I'll see if these people come to my face and say this at the conference. And the reality is they won't.
They never do. There's only been 2 people, well, 3 actually, who's ever met me, who've said horrible things about me. But those 3 people have mental issues.
Yeah. Oh, those 3 people have mental issues. And this is what this is all about. This is all scripted, folks. Patricia's fucking worried that somebody's going to come up to her and get in her face at the conference. She knows it. She's worried. She wants her own private security. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if she hires her own. She's scared. And she has every right to be the way she's been duping people and lying to them and turning people against other people. She's worried. They're all worried. Man, utter nonsense. Let's keep on going. Nonsense all throughout this video. I use that word a lot. Patricia, she obviously is reading my comments. So let's listen here. Let me get the right clip here.
Or talk to my neighbors or go
500 accounts, can you? This is the thing on YouTube that's balmy.
Yes.
You know, you 500 account thing. Why is that allowed? I don't understand why someone is allowed to create a channel off the back of another channel just for the purposes of trolling. But yeah, it's...
Gee, I don't know, Nathan. Perhaps when you and Martin investigate the people that have fake subs. I mean, Patricia only gets, what, 2,000 views, and she's got 11,000 subs. I bet you she has fake subs. But when you investigate that, make sure you investigate this too, Nathan. Who was the person with the 500 sock accounts that did this, Nathan? Was it you and Martin? Huh? Huh, Nathan? Make sure you investigate that too when you try to blame other people for having fake subs. Because Mark and Patricia obviously have fake subs. So let's keep on going here.
It's perfectly acceptable on YouTube. You know, it obviously adds to the drama because you've got people in the chat of the show gone by saying, look at all the thumbs down, Patricia, look at all the thumbs down. It's like, all you're demonstrating is the fact that you can sign up to YouTube repeatedly. Well, so what? It's not real life.
This time next year, you won't be on YouTube. I heard...
She's reading every comment I write. I wrote that. And what I mean, she ain't going to be on YouTube. She may be on YouTube. She's going to be doing kitty cat videos. And she ain't going to have flat earthers following. She only got 9 people to give her positive comments on her videos. Patricia, you're done for. You can see it in your face. That's what you're worried about. You're worried about your empire crumbling. And you got no control of it anymore. And that's what's got you all freaked out. You lost control. And then in about another year, you ain't going to have but 5 positive comments every video. Maybe even less. Maybe none. Maybe a few hard up men like All Free People or whatever that clown's name that is that wrote you that love letter. And Timaeus. Alright, let's keep going here. Couple more clips. Let's see what this clip is here. Oh, listen.
In the other room. Yes, we've still got the behind the scenes running but in OBS.
Notice here it says I'm alive. Patricia's gonna act like she didn't know this was still live being broadcasted out on YouTube. But she was told several times at the end of Nathan's YouTube show that he's still running this live on OBS on YouTube. Okay? So, Patricia's trying to act. This is all an act. All, I think, carefully scripted out. She's trying to act like she thought this wasn't live and that she was being truthful. It's deception here. Watch.
Alive.
Oh.
I'm reading your chat out because that goes out too. So yeah.
Oh.
So the behind the scenes still
alive. I didn't
runs.
know we were alive on another channel. Whatever. Like anything I say is always the same offer on.
Do you see the bullshit here? That's a lie. She can't even look at the camera. This is all carefully set up. She's trying to pretend like she didn't think this was being broadcasted so that anything she said was the real Patricia. But that's not the case because she was sitting down there reading my comments this whole time down below. It's just deception. That's all it is. They're trying to be slick. And they ain't. So, I think there's a little bit more here. Let's keep going.
Camera or whatever. But yeah, I am confident in Flat Earth progressing And I'm confident that the people who are
You're not
so
going to
bent on
progress.
tearing other human beings down don't represent real life. I go outside, I don't see any. No one's ever called me a CIA agent or a man or an old cougar or none of that. Just that doesn't happen in my real life. And going to the
They don't represent the community. Sorry to interrupt, but they don't represent the community. You had mentioned that hopefully if people come to Flat Earth don't kind of watch the community, but understand that they're not part of the community. If they were, they would come to conferences, they would come to meetups, they sit behind their keyboard. So we need to.
You see the utter nonsense of all this? You're not part of the community unless you come to the meetups, unless you come to the conference. Well, people don't want to be part of a community where there's child molesters, where there's people who are defrauding people of money, and you all support them. I don't want to be part of that community, and I think there are thousands of flat earthers that don't want to be part of that community. I mean, it's absurd what this guy is saying. Really absurd. Let's listen.
Realize that they're not part of the community. All they are, and I think IPS brought up a good point, they're like the paparazzi in the sense that there's the gossipers, but they're slanderers. They're the ones that are actually using names to grow their channels. Understand that when people use Patricia Steere or Mark Sargent or IPS, they get numbers. I mean, they get very small numbers. Have you ever noticed that the most attack you get?
They get numbers. No, wait, they get small numbers.
Channels that have lower subscriber bases than you do? Isn't that strange?
Yeah, isn't that strange that I got so low count of subscribers, but I'm getting 600, 700, 800 views? Strange, huh? But yet you guys can't even get a tenth of your viewers to watch, or the tenth of your subscribers to watch.
You will always find this common denominator. The most vicious attacks, YouTube-wise, come at you, have lower subscribers than you. It's rare that you have higher subscriber count channels coming against you night and day. You won't see it. It's very rare. It's a one-off, right? So again, that should tell you something. They're using it. That's their stick in life. They want to become, that's just what they want to do. They want to name drop. They want to be vicious. They want to have no merit. They want to have no integrity with their journalism or whatever.
Again, let me repeat this. Anybody that supports ODD or IPS or anybody like that has no integrity. That includes you, Robbie Davison. Don't come at me like you're something special. Because somebody with integrity wouldn't support these people and promote them. Nobody wants to be part of that community. You guys are going to find out the hard way when I get done. Guarantee it. Okay, let's listen to this guy one more time. Sorry I put you through this.
Our conventions and our conferences are all about community. They're all about the big picture. We understand that people are nitpicky and this and that. All I know, though, is if you're going out of your way and trying to destroy, what's going on as the greater good, then, you're not going to be part of the community, which is sad because it's a very beautiful, loving, open community. When they get away from the paranoia, when they get away from the accusations, like, for example, ODD, the minute he was stopped, just turned it off, he got away from the computer and just started looking for himself. He was like, oh, man, he got talking to you, Patricia, and he got to learn and get to know you. And I mean, I've got to know you. I've got to know many people. The nice thing about being an organizer at a convention or conference is you get to know a lot of people. And I'm looking forward to get to know more people because you can hear all these crazy things, whether it's IPS or whether it's, until I get to spend an hour on the phone with someone, I cannot judge anyone. And
that stuff until I talk to somebody for an hour on the phone. Mark's repeated it. Patricia's repeated it. IPS has repeated it. These people won't talk to me on the phone. What the hell does it matter if you're talking on the phone or the computer? I'm not going to talk to you any different. I mean, this is utter nonsense. The only way you're going to really get to know somebody is sit down with them and get them drunk. And I'll prove that point. Because here we are. Now, remember, we're not flat earthers unless we go to a meetup. So this is the kind of shit that takes place at a meetup. And I'm sorry, but I grew up a long time ago.
I've always known to be that daily. It takes, everyday acknowledgement. And a group like this is so awesome. ODD, I mean, he's awesome. To have met him in life, just like out and about, it was pretty cool.
Just awesome. I bet you would have your kids around him, huh? He's so awesome.
kismet, and I knew I was going to meet him, like, oddly. Like, I had some crazy feeling that I was going to meet ODD. And then,
wow, it's just so awesome to watch people drunk and dance like idiots. You know? And that's not all that takes place. Let's watch this. Remember, oh, sorry.
All right, I found a shed, so I got to tell you guys the truth.
Remember, this guy is the guy that's been in front of the media already a couple times with ODD. And this is what you got to do to be part of the community. You got to go there and hang out with people like this.
The truth is, everybody's a shill. Everybody. All of them. It's all true. They're all Masons. They're all shills. They're all reptilians, every single fucking one of them. That Critical Thinking Always guy is a fucking Mason, and I will tell you what, it's unbelievable. All these content creators, it's amazing. I just can't figure it out. So I'm gonna shit. I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna tell you all what the real deal is. That guy, don't follow him. That other guy, don't follow him. He's a shill, and I guarantee you that he's getting paid by the Illuminati, CIA, reptilians, and maybe Muck West, but we don't really know. Keep on shilling, keep on calling people out for no reason. Everybody's a shill, everybody's a Mason, and I promise you that the Flat Earth is a Trojan horse. Psyop, sophism.
There you go, folks. You're not a flat earther unless you go and meet people like this fine gentleman. Have a good day, everybody.